Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this Mom Eclipse card. I thought the sentiment, "Today blooms just for you," was perfect for either a mom birthday or a Mother's Day card. This is using Pool Party, and I am going to change the color and use Calypso Coral. So let's go ahead and get started. So you need a piece of the thick Whisper White, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to score that at, let me get my trimmer here. I'm going to score that at 4 1/4. And then we will fold that in half. Make sure we get a good crease with our bone folder here so it stays nice and flat. All right. I need a piece of basic black that I forgot to cut. And that measures 5 1/4 by 4. So there's 5 1/4 by 4. And then this one, the piece of Calypso Coral, is going to measure 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. All right. There we go. So that we have just a nice border around the Calypso Coral. Okay. So we can go ahead and adhere the piece of basic black to the Whisper White. Okay. All right, and then this piece of Calypso Coral. Let's take a block here. We're going to be using the Perennial Birthday. This was in the, or is in the Occasions catalog, and it is carrying over. So we're going to take this image that's got the little sprigs and the flower and the leaves. And when I'm using this type of pad, I like to tap and smoosh. All right, let me get a piece of scrap paper here. And we're just going to kind of go right down the middle of the piece of paper here. Rotating as we go. And I like to leave it for a few seconds just so the ink can absorb into the paper. All right, 2 more. And you want to rotate so that they're not all going the same way. I got my stuff in the washing machine so that as soon as I'm done here, I can go hang my stuff out on the line so it'll smell all nice. All right, that takes care of that. Let that dry just a second. I'm going to take my Eclipse Coral marker and my, I think this is Pear Pizzazz. Nope, it's Old Olive marker. And I'm just going to color in the flowers just to give it a little more something. And it kind of brings out, even though it's tone on tone, you can still really see it really well. And I'm not coloring in like solid, because I want it to have a few gaps in it so it kind of gives it some dimension, I guess. So I'm just kind of filling these in. You guys excited for the new catalog? It's awesome. If you want to get the new catalog now, there is a way. All you have to do is sign up, and with your first order, not your demonstrator order, not your order that you sign up under, but your next order, as long as it's between or before the 16th of this month, you will get your catalog within your next order. And I'm doing the same thing with the leaves. I'm not filling them in all the way. So what I mean by that is, if you want to become a demonstrator, you're going to pick $125 worth of product, and it can be, we have a promotion going on right now called Love What You Do, and it's got a whole 3 different choices that you can make for product that's brand new. You could pick that, or just out of the catalog for $99, free shipping. And then the next order that you place, you will get your catalog as long as you place that order before May 16th. If you place your order after May 16th, your catalog will not come in your order. It will just come, they'll send it out bulk, is what I'm trying to say. But if you have questions, please feel free to leave me your email address or a phone number, and I will be happy to answer them. Any questions that you have, even if it doesn't have anything to do with that, I'll be happy to answer them. But so yeah, and then if anybody joins my team, what you get from me is this Stampin' Up! Bone folder that I have engraved with your name, and then my team name is the Emerald Ladies, and so that's put on there as well. That's just a little something from me. It's not an incentive or anything. It's just something that I do. But any questions, like I said, just feel free to give me a holler, and I'll be happy to answer them. All right, so after you've done this, let's see, I want it this way. After you've done this, you're going to take your large letters, And I'm just using the M and the O, of course, for mom. You could do SIS for sis. You could do hugs. You could do anything that you want. Yeah, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to start with the M in the middle here. Just kind of making sure that I have enough room on each side. And then here's my M. That looks good. I'm just going to take this off and I'm just going to put it over here to see if I have the same amount, which I think I do. Maybe just a tad over this way. All right, I think I'm good now. And hopefully I have these straight. I'm not right over the top, so I can't really see, but I think I do. Now I need my other acrylic plate, and I will put that right over the top. Crank that through. Sorry for the shaking. All right. And I can take out the O and I can take out the M. And then I'm going to put this on the other side. All right. And then we will put that through. And then the other good thing about placing your next order with us is you will get 20% off of your order. So that is always a good thing. Money off is always good. All right, so that's going to go right in here just like this. All right, okay, good. All right, so now I'm going to bring in my card base, and I'm going to put this right on top. Oops. So that one goes there. This one goes here. I'm going to, okay, let's get this laid down here. I got this new bottle here. I'm going to see how I like it. We want to make sure that we get glue. It's going to be good, yep, right here, especially. We want to make sure that we get glue in here. All right. And then this pin just goes back in here, I guess. There we go. All right. So we're going to lay this on top. Make sure we get a good border on all the sides here, which looks like I do. Make sure the pieces of the M's are all laid down. All right, now I'm going to lay the O back in there, and I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. And you want to make sure you get the placement correct. Okay. And then we'll take out the outside. There we go. All right. Now for these pieces here, I am going to be using our strips here. So we're going to make sure that we get our strips in the middle so they can't be seen. We want to make sure that we get it all the way down. I can see I got this one a little close to the edge, so let's move that before we... There we go. And this is a tight fit on this one, so we want to make sure we get it right in the middle. Right. That one goes here. So I most likely will not have any videos for you next weekend. Not because it's Mother's Day, but because we are going on our first camping trip of this season. We always go Memorial Weekend, and we thought we would go this weekend, not only because we love it, but it's Mother's Day, and I love to camp, so that's my Mother's Day. So most likely, I'm pretty positive. Let's see, I didn't put any on this one, so let's put a little right here. There we go. And now we have the M and the M, and I need the O. These ones you can kind of shape the way you want. Alright, and then I'm just going to put 2 teeny pieces, if I can get them, right on the edge there. Need to get my nails done. They are getting too long and it drives me crazy. Let's see. All right, okay. So now it goes that way. I have a little bit down here that I can see. So I'm just going to, there we go. All right, so now we can take off our backings. Can you guys hear the birds? All right, so this is going to go right in the middle. Okay. All right. And then this one goes in here. Oops. Also, the new catalogs are coming out. Yay! Well, I said that already. But if you do not have a demonstrator and you need a catalog, I would be happy to send you one. If you get in touch with me, I will make sure to get one in the mail to you as soon as I get mine. All right. All right, that is so pretty. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Wink of Stella, and I could have done this beforehand, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to put some Wink of Stella on my flowers just to give them a little more, because moms are all about the sparkle. Lots of shimmer on here. Can you see that? One more. All right. There we go. All right. The other thing I'm going to use, on this one, I have some sequins. These are just some sequins that I think they're from Pretty Pink Posh. But we have some iridescent, and I have been using these a lot lately. And so I'm just going to put some on here. That's because they have some pretty, different color ones. You don't have to use all the Calypso coral ones. Let's see, maybe a yellow one. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Maybe I'll trade places. Put that one over here and that one over there. Maybe I'll put one up. Okay. Get this one flipped over. There's a small one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need one more because you want to make sure that it is an even number. I mean an odd number, not an even number. Maybe I'll put a yellow one in there instead. There. Okay, I like that. We're going to do that. Let me close these up so I do not spill them. Yep, I like that. All right. I feel like I have to concentrate while I'm doing this for some reason. I got this little bottle. It comes with, I think, 4, and I got it on Amazon. Right. Keeps sticking to my nail. All right. Oops. There we go. I like that. Now for the inside, we will use Today Blooms Just For You. Make sure that it's the right side up. Okay. And we will use our Tuxedo Memento Black again. All right. Perfect. And then the other one I'm going to use this little flower right here. And I'm just going to put that on either side of the sentiment. All right. One more on the other side. Good. And I'm going to take my markers and I'm going to color them in. Just the blooms. And then let's take our Wink of Stella again, and we'll just give them a little shimmer. All right, that is it. So there is that one, and here is the other one. I can't say that I like one more than the other. I like the Pool Party, but I like the Calypso Coral just as much. Yep, I do. All right, well, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.